All right, Rob G, there was somebody who people have they just want to be right. Like they want to be right that they think Caleb Williams can't play.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know, a marching order, what's the right word? A narrative that has just been out there no matter what. John Middlecoff is a former scout, right? I heard him say that he hadn't progressed at all in the last two, like at all. This was like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I just looked at that and said, what? I hadn't progressed at all? Wow. Then what's that guy's name? Is it Dan Kelly? That crazy scout, ex-scout?
A friend of the show, Daniel Kelly.
Yes, we need Daniel Kelly back on. He said he was a bust. Like he what did he say? He said he's going to be a bust and he's a bust or something. We had him back on.
A pre-draft grade is bust, which was great.
Right. And I'm like, and then I
He
guess
was mad you didn't think of that, Rob.
what?
Yeah, pre-draft grade is bust.
Yeah.
You wish you would have thought of that. That would have been a good column.
And then he also, like, right, Rob G, like, was coming up with stats to say, like,
to support his
thing.
claim.
Even now, even with the wins and 6-3 record and the comebacks, he's still chiming with this stuff. And I'm like, how could you use that term bust, right, when you have Ryan Leaf, Jamarcus Russell? Those are busts.
Yeah.
How can you even put Caleb Williams in that conversation with those guys? And Kerry, I just Rob G, he played well. Can you just with the Bears beating the Giants yesterday?
Yeah, I'm people who thinks that Caleb Williams is not very good.
Right.
So full disclosure, I'm not a fan of his.
But you don't think he's a bust?
No,
though?
I just don't think I think he's a middle of the road quarterback.
Okay.
But anyways, I had to eat some crow because Rob was texting us hard in the group chat.
I was.
Caleb
yesterday.
Williams had another comeback win, his fourth of the season, his fifth since the end of last season, both the most in the NFL.
7-3 in his last 10 games.
7-3. He's looking really, really good. Now, his passing numbers, 20 of 36, 220 touchdown, not great, but his receivers were credited with 6 drops. So take that into account.
In the middle of the game, there was one throw he threw in the end zone. Did you see that one? Rob G?
Zacchaeus just right off his hands.
Yeah.
Like I'm not. It would have been a great catch, yeah. But was it catchable for an NFL wide receiver?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But where he really showed out and where he really made his money was in the fourth quarter, especially with his legs. 52 yards on the ground in the fourth quarter, including the game-winning touchdown run. After the game, had his head coach Ben Johnson speaking glowingly of his quarterback.
He looks like a Houdini back there in the backfield because, like I said, that's a really good pass rushing front that they've given a lot of teams fits. I think Burns is leading the NFL in sacks, and so there are times where he's trying to escape and making some things happen. He had a couple throws down the field, but like you said, over 50 yards again rushing for the second week in a row. And I thought in the fourth quarter there, we really needed that as a shot in the arm to end up winning that ball game. So credit to him.
No doubt about it. One of his teammates yelled greatness in the background, which was cool. You know what I mean? He got the game ball, and he just put his head down and worked. He's not listening to all the noise. And there's just an anti, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again. A lot of people don't like him because he's a different cat.
That's all.
And you notice in football, they want you to be the same. They want you to be a robot.
Yeah.
They want you to live and breathe football. Nothing else matters. They don't want you to paint your nails.
Yeah.
They don't want you to cry to your mom. All that. It should be about, can you play?
Yeah.
Like nothing else. I just don't understand. Like you can talk about the Bears haven't had a quarterback since Sid Luckman, okay? Like they've had a quarterback forever and a day.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you want to just sit here and keep Cam Newton was spouting today, oh, you shouldn't be down. Well, which one is it? When Aaron Rodgers and in Green Bay didn't have a lot of comeback victories because he was always ahead, they used that as he can't come back.
Mm-hmm.
Then Tom Brady had a lot of comeback. They used that as a positive. Oh, look, Tom Brady, man, when push comes to shove, he always bails out the team.
Right.
Which one is it? Caleb doesn't throw interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
And if you force him, he stayed. And I watched. He was in the pocket.
Yeah.
And when he had to get out of the pocket, he got out of the pocket and made big plays. I think he's developing nicely. I'm not saying he's the next coming of anybody. I just think that he's progressing nicely. What don't you like from the stuff that you see.
Well, Rob, he's a victim of expectations, right? I mean, people were saying he was going to be the best draft prospect at the quarterback position since whoever the last great was, right? That's what
since the Louisiana Purchase was in escrow.
Right. So he's fallen victim to that. But also he's fallen victim to the thing that you just said, and I think you hit it on the head, is people don't like him. They think he's different. He isn't the quarterback from your grandfather's day when he got the bloody face and he got the picture of his elbow all scraped up and he's gritty and he's the guy that can go win you a game that way. He's not that guy. He's a guy that, like you said, he's progressed, I think, at a pace that people thought is a little bit slow for their taste, and that's fine. But when your head coach, who openly criticized you at the beginning of the year, has changed his tenor on you and said, no, he's progressing at a really nice rate right now, and we like what he's doing. And now the teammates are speaking openly about him as well.
Yes.
Now, he's won over their locker room, and he has the goods to get it done.
I don't know. You know this, Kerry. You got games you're about to lose.
Yeah.
And this dude is coming up with big throws and winning games.
Yeah.
Winning.
Yeah.
I say it all the time. Sports has a short menu. Wins and losses. Nothing else, Kerry. You don't leave the locker room during your Jets days or Cardinals days and go, well, good thing we only lost by 5. Nobody, because I hear people say that. Well, they're getting better. They only lost by 5. No. It's only about winning and losing. That's the only thing you care about.
No moral victories here, Rob.
Right.
You just can't do it. But again, it's about him being better, and I think he's getting that recognition where it really matters. That's from the people that are close to him every day on the day in and day out basis. They know he's putting in the work. Obviously, there are things he can get better at. We know that. But at this point,
no one's saying he's a finished product at all.
But at this point,
it's only his second year and the first year with a new coach.
And his numbers, if you look at his numbers, they're right up there with anybody else you would want to throw in. Right now, I'll go out on the limb right now and tell you this, if you guys are listening. He's playing better than Bo Nix.
Thank you.
If people were giving Bo Nix all this credit last year and he was okay, let's talk about how bad he's been this year.
And he has.
Caleb Williams has been better than him right now.
Right.
Yeah.
And you look at it, you can say whatever you want. Nobody last year said Jared Goff feasted on all those bad teams in the AFC South last year and put up all those numbers.
Yeah.
Nobody tried to discount it.
Yeah.
Nobody ever discounted Tom Brady playing against the AFC least. Sorry about that, Kevin. I'm sorry
this is the last time, Rob.
I'm just saying.
This is it.
Nobody said, we shouldn't count Brady's wins because he's playing against the AFC least and Buffalo and the Jets and Miami. Those are 6 wins every year without even trying.
Yeah.
So how can you do this now to Caleb? It just doesn't make sense to me.
They're doing this, Rob.
Yeah, moving the goalposts. Stop it already.
Yeah. All right, we got Will from Wisconsin. You're on with the Odd Couple, man. How are you?
What's going on, Rob? What's going on, Kelvin?
What's up, baby?
Carrie's in today.
Oh, Kerry, I'm so sorry.
No, you're okay. You're good. You're good.
But absolutely, it's exciting, right, to see a team kind of inhabit a space where they, hadn't kind of enjoyed in some seasons. And, after the death or the passing there of Miss Virginia, for a lot of fans or consumers there, the Bears, it's kind of, what direction is the team going to take, heading out to Arlington Heights and all that stuff. But Caleb is actually answering a question, right? He's definitely the Bears quarterback, and for the first time in years, right, the Bears aren't led by a defensive presence.
Right.
They're more led by that offense.
Yep.
And so he's doing his job. Let's just hope that the Bears as an organization, I mean, Ryan Poles, I think he's doing good right now. Certainly his position there as GM is a little bit better than one of the guys that we were kind of listening to here out of the Giants, but definitely exciting to see, and definitely with like the Commanders and some of those other teams not really playing well. Somebody's got to do it, so it's good to see Caleb and those Bears do that, but let's see how that shapes up for the rest of the North, and
no doubt. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. 877-99 on Fox.
We got Andre from Massachusetts. You're on with the Odd Couple, man. How are you?
What's up, Dre?
How you doing? Thanks for taking the call. Listen, I'm not selling my Caleb Williams stock just yet based on the fact how he's played this year. What are the Bears? 6-3, in the hunt, and a very competitive NFC North, 13 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He's not lighting the world on fire with his stats, but he's leading the Bears to meaningful victories and getting them back on track to be in the playoff conversation. Along with that, I do feel that the talented quarterback class that he was a part of, that plays a factor. He's a competitive guy. We look what Drake May is doing here in New England, how people are talking about MVP with his, putting him in that conversation. Jaden Daniels and the Commanders have fallen off the pace a little bit. But I feel Caleb, he wants to reclaim that status he had when he came into the NFL, as he was the preeminent quarterback amongst all those three talented guys. And he's lost a little bit of footing, but I think now he's trying to get it back. And if he can get the Bears into the playoffs and then beyond that, show well in the playoffs, that's going to reset the conversation. I think that's what he's getting at. I'm keeping my Caleb Williams stock.
Thanks for taking the
call.
No doubt.
Yeah,
Appreciate it. 877-99 on Fox.
All right, who we got? We got Leo from New York City. You're on with the Odd Couple. Leo.
Well, God bless.
Yep.
Hey, guys. God bless Andres, because I am not buying any Caleb Williams stock right now. I'm more in line with Rob G. I feel like the guy is probably going to be a decent quarterback. But, Rob, when you talk about everybody hates him, I feel like, if anything, everybody's trying to force into us the idea that he's great. I mean,
nobody's saying great
TV,
yet.
But Rob, on TV, Nick Rice loves him. Danny Parkins loves him.
Danny Parkins is from Chicago, right, Indy?
Exactly.
I get that.
Well, I'm just telling you, Stephen A. Greenberg, Dan Orlovsky, if you're a quarterback, he loves you automatically. So everybody on TV, all the shows that I watch, they all love him. So there's the idea that everybody hates on him.
Nah, there's a lot of guys out there that I've heard that aren't into him at all. So I hear you, Leo. We got Jola.
We got Jola. Is that Joe? L.A. Jola from Dallas. You're on with the Odd Couple.
Hey, how's it going, man?
What's up, Jola?
Good?
How are you?
What's up, Kerry? Hey, I'm doing good, man.
All is good, man.
Forget what they're saying. Caleb Williams is doing just well. Hey, he's leading his team back to winning games when Bo Nix does it. They don't say anything about Bo Nix.
That's what I said.
Right.
That's what I said, Jola.
Hey, and then listen to the durability. Look at J.J. McCarthy getting hurt. The dude on the Giants getting hurt. The dude on the Washington Commanders.
Right. Everybody,
He's durable. He's playing around like he's playing rugby, and he plays quarterback, catching touchdown passes. Joe Burrow getting hurt. He playing it. And then this is my last point here. I've been alive watching football for 25, 29 years. Hey, what is the Bears want? And they got a quarterback now. They're like the Browns in NFC. Like, they're not doing anything. They haven't won anything. So they got a quarterback. They need to relax. They just don't like that he's, these Gen X kids, they crazy. But, hey, I know. That's just what they don't like, the social media and stuff. But he's good. He's a good quarterback.
Hey,
if he was on the Browns, they would have loved that.
All right, Rob, so they're watching us right now, which means another thing they can do is what?
They can subscribe. All you got to do is hit that button, subscribe to The Odd Couple for some of the best sports talk content in the nation.
Facts, and while you're at it, they can like, they can comment, they can share. Do all that for us. We appreciate it. Just do all that right up in here.